You're talking about a lot of jobs, over 25,000 jobs. I know some of the congressmen that were on the bus. We just came back from Congressman Dingel's funeral up in the Georgetown area. And on the bus, we learned about this, and they weren't very happy at all. They weren't very happy because when you see how much the state and the taxpayers are investing and what the return is, this is a no-brainer. I think it's a very important thing. Well, let New Yorkers decide what they want. They don't need people from New Jersey telling them.
No, but it's interesting to hear a Democrat saying this, sir.
Yeah, I'm telling you what I heard.
Yeah.
And people weren't very happy about it. You know, and I'm sure those who were against it supposedly had good reasons, but I don't see, you know, when you look at what the return was going to be on this investment, I mean, crime, bring it over to New Jersey. We'll take it. Absolutely.
No, we're in New Jersey. We say send it to Newark. They've got Audible there already.
Sure.
All right, so let's talk about, these are all related, though, because the SALT issue is hitting these states the hardest. So we've got concerns now. If we give an example of what your constituents are facing this year, by capping their deduction for state and local taxes at $10,000, are we talking about people who are going to be owing multiple thousands of dollars on their bills for the first time?
Well, they're not going to be getting back anywhere near what they thought they were going to get back, because we know, for instance, in my district, where the average house is paying close to $18,000, and in certain parts of Bergen County, I have half of a lower part of Bergen County, and it's worse in the northern part of the county, they're paying $24,000.
Are they going to leave? Are they going to leave the state?
No, I don't think they will, but I hope they won't. But this is something we have to overcome. We can't accept this. There are 11 or 12 states that were targeted in that enormous, terrible scam of taxes. That's why they didn't run on it last year. Come on. Republicans did not run on the tax bill last year, and they were losing on it when they saw poll after poll.
But still,
they know what the results are.
Especially right now, the attitude in the country as a whole seems to be that there's not a lot of sympathy for the wealthy. And even though in your district you're talking about basically middle-income people, as compared to the rest of the country, they're higher income. So they'll say, you know what, tough.
Well, the point of the matter is, in the high tax states, where there are more people, more concentration, more density, where the needs are different than if you live in the state of Montana. I don't have anything against the state of Montana, but if you live in Montana, it's a different situation. There are far less people in Montana, in states like Montana, using that deduction. It means something in states like Illinois, New Jersey, New York, California, Maryland, Connecticut. It means more in those particular states. This deduction, by the way, this is the oldest deduction on the books.
Right, since 1913. Yep.
No, excuse me.
Oh, even longer.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
Even longer.
You're not really wrong, but it goes back to the Civil War.
Okay.
That's before the code, before the tax code even existed, so that the states and the counties would have money to do their business, and the federal government wouldn't take everything. And this is a perfect example, Kelly, of double taxation. If there ever was a case for it, here's the case. I put in the legislation on Tuesday.
Right.
We got bipartisan support. We got to take this off the books and give people back the money that they have coming to them.
It's the SALT Act, the Stop Attacking Local Taxpayers Act. It would restore the full deduction, but people should be aware it also raises the bracket for the highest earners back up towards 40%, right?
Well, the way to pay for part of it, at least, I mean, the other side pays for nothing. I felt in putting this bill together, you have to have some way to offset the cost. And this was like $630 billion over 10 years, taking this deduction away, that the government was going to have to give corporations and those at the top of the realm more money, which is totally ridiculous. I believe in middle-class tax cuts. Help the middle class, first of all. I supported bringing down the corporate tax from to 25%, but not 21%. These are all giveaways. The middle class is paying for it. And those people, now look, in New Jersey, in my district, the average is between $75,000 to $200,000 of people who apply for it. The 60%, 65%.
Right.
This is not a rich giveaway. Don't let them kid you.